What's up, Capricorn? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn placements. I was hearing hell or high water. Okay, so you guys are sticking to your guns at this point in time when it comes to a person, place, or thing. Or you will be. Starting off with the Empress here. For the next 48, you've got the Page of Swords. You have the Hanged Man. And you also have the Three of Cups. At the bottom, you have the Knight of Cups, the Judgment, and then you also have the Knight of Coins here. You guys could be from California? Just got a call from someone. At the bottom, you have Justice here. You could be dealing with a Libra. I feel like right now you guys are looking for justice here. By way of just things being balanced. You guys could just be focusing on balance right now. You could have been off balance for quite some time. You could have been in the wrong relationship, in the wrong job, in the wrong location. I feel like right now you guys are just trying to get your lives together here. So I do feel like you guys are focusing on that, right? Therefore creating some sort of karmic justice, because you have the Justice and then you have the Judgment here. So I do feel like good karma is coming in for those of you that have genuinely been on the right side of karma. Again, it's like you're being allowed or allotted the time to change something up that you might have just been, you went too far with something, or you allowed things to kind of just play out and it kind of took you off course. But I feel like you guys are getting back on course with that Knight of Cups, the Judgment, and the Knight of Coins here. You could be dealing with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or even Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like that's you guys though. Some of you guys, let me see. I feel like there's a situation you want to give to. You feel like you owe somebody something, or someone feels like they owe you. Okay, but I feel like it's not reciprocated because you have the Knight of Coins facing the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups is already focused elsewhere. I'm hearing too little too late. So if this is about, let's say, a love situation, you could feel like you didn't put your all, or like you want like a second go around. There's just something here about another chance is what I'm picking up on. But I'm not seeing it being reciprocated. So you could be trying to make an effort, okay? Like, because again, the Knight of Coins, that's tangible. So you could be buying someone flowers. You could be, you know, trying to take someone out for drinks or dinners or something like that. Also, too, you guys could have met somebody new. And I feel like you guys are like, you're trying not to make the same mistakes from the past. So it's like, if your ex was like, oh, you're so cheap, oh, you never bought me flowers, or oh, you know, that type of energy. It feels like, okay, you took those lessons, you're like, fine, then this next person, I'm gonna pay for everything, almost everything. So there's that. But you could also be dealing with someone that's doing that for you, okay? So I do feel like someone here has a crush, whether that's you or that's them, but I feel like someone here, I'm hearing, can't buy me love. So I don't know, someone could be trying to buy your affections if it's not you, but that's what I'm picking up with that. With the Empress here, if you're not trying to get pregnant, don't. Next 48 hours, you could be most fertile, okay? Or your partner is. Either way, you could be dealing with a mother figure, but this could also just be you guys right now, okay? You guys are looking good, you're feeling good, your finances are in order, you don't need anybody. I feel like you guys are just sitting in your throne waiting for the next situation to kind of pop up, okay? A lot of you guys have just been taking back your energy, putting it into yourselves, and so it just feels like in the next 48, people that are approaching you need to approach you a certain kind of way. So you could be kind of on the moody side, you could kind of just be on the side of just not wanting to tolerate anybody, okay? And again, it's like, depending on the type of emperor or empress you are, it's like people know that they can approach you a certain kind of way and then that they can't approach you a certain kind of way. So again, you might be creating a standard for people around you at this time, right? Some of you guys could be, expect some sort of promotion, expect some sort of bonus here. Now, if this isn't within your company, this is because you guys went out of your way to go look for another position. I feel like you're going to get the position that you want here. Because I feel like you have it all. The Empress has it all. So there's something here about negotiating, okay? Also, too, there's like a curiosity here. The Empress to the Page of Swords. I feel like this is about higher learning. Some of you guys are going to be getting some sort of certification. You can also be going back to school in the fall. Yeah, during Libra season. So whatever this is, I feel like you guys are curious. Like the Empress never stops learning, right? Because why would she? So that's all I'm hearing is like, why would she? So it just feels like whatever you guys are doing in the next 48 hours, you guys are looking for ways to improve yourself. Okay, whether you're watching, self-help videos or reading those types of books, or if you're trying to get yourself, on a better food plan, a better fitness plan, there's just something here about elevating who you are as a person. Okay, so I do feel like there is a requirement involved with approaching you at this time. Okay, someone could be spying on you, you could be spying on someone. I also feel like there's something here about your third eye. I feel like meditating would help in the next 48 hours. If you've been trying to get an answer to something and you feel like your intuition is kind of failing you, it just feels like your intuition is blocked a little bit. Your third eye is blocked. So maybe sitting out in the sun for a couple of minutes might help kind of alleviate that. And you should be able to get some sort of answer that you're looking for here, okay? Because some of you guys, you are feeling stuck. But again, he has the sword. He could just cut this person down or cut himself down. So I feel like you're going to realize that you are in a situation you don't want to be in. But then you're like, it's like you got yourself in it, you got to get yourself out. So you could find a way out of something here in the next 48 hours. You could be keeping your eye on a person, place, or thing here. That's going to help to keep you out of whatever the situation is, like from going further. Okay, some of you guys, you are feeling a little stagnant here in the next 48. You could feel stuck on a problem. Hopefully it's not like an addiction, but it just feels like there's something that's not worth the headache. Okay, so again, in the next 48, it's like if you got yourself into a situation, you're gonna have to get yourself out of it. You got to figure out how that is. But I feel like you're going to have the resources. I mean, you have fresh roses that are growing on these like wooden pillars here. So I just feel like wherever you are, you have the resources that you need in order to cut yourself down, in order to move forward and take yourself out of whatever situation you just put yourself in, okay? Also, watch your head is what I'm hearing. I'm just seeing someone bump into something, like bump their head into something. Plus two, like the little lines here, just makes me feel like a headache. Okay, Three of Cups. You could be celebrating or reconciling with someone as well. That could be it too. Okay, like you guys could just genuinely be dealing with someone here and you really don't know which way to go or what to do with it. And again, that's what I'm saying, like your intuition, it feels a little foggy here because you may want to do something opposite of what your intuition is telling you to do, right? Which is always the case. So it's like you may not want to leave this person, but your intuition is telling you that you need to, or to leave this job or whatever. So I feel like you're going to receive the clarity that you need to take you out of this situation. And I feel like it's going to allow you to either reconcile with someone, or you're just going to be really happy that you're finally out of this situation. It could be a legal situation. You could have been like fighting somebody here. With that Empress, this could be like an ex-wife. This could be an ex-partner of some sort. Maybe you guys have kids together. So it feels like the battle is finally over. As I split the deck, you have the Six of Wands. I feel like you come out feeling like the victor here. Someone's name could be Victor. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this helps and resonates, Capricorn. I'll catch you on the next one.